All right, so we'll get started with the class here, 30 minutes. We always start off nice and easy, starting off with just tapping a foot in front. As we usually start with, tapping the foot in front. It's just important when you do a warm-up, start with small movements, slowly add bigger movements. 1 foot tapping. We go like that for a few more seconds with that foot. And then you'll switch to your other foot. Same thing, that tapping motion. We'll do around 5 to 10 minutes, a little bit of marching. Warm up the hips. And then we'll go into a routine with some of the dumbbells, the band, and balance today. Very good. You're going to go into your marching pattern, a low march. You can always come back to this march in this 10-minute period where we do the warm-up. So you don't have to do every move that I do, but it is important to stay moving. Very good with that marching pattern. A little bit for the shoulders, your palm up and palm down. Just to warm up for some pulling and some pushing we'll do today. Yeah. Just feeling a little bit of a stretch in the shoulder chest as you palm up. Very good. To warm up the hips and the arms, see if you can go into a point. So you're tapping and pointing. Same arm, same leg. To warm up the hip muscles, anytime we do side-to-side motions, anytime that you practice your balance or you're walking on uneven terrain, like that cobblestone roads you were talking about, you challenge the balance whenever you walk on uneven terrain. So you use more of those hip muscles. The same hip glute muscles we're using with this side tap. Very good. See if you can turn that into a back tap, tapping behind you. Or the back of the legs, your hamstring muscles. And we use the back of the legs whenever you do your bending. Yeah, very good. Perfect, there's your back taps. Curling the arms, working on that coordination, more than 2 things at the same time. And then you're going to turn that into a front tap, tapping in front of you. Same arm, same leg. Very good. And then from there, back to your regular marching pattern. Very good. From that marching pattern, see if you can go a little bit into a side to side. Whenever you need to change directions, change sides. Feeling it up on the outside of the hips. Very good. There's your side to side. Great. Repeating the same exercises we did earlier. Turn that into your side taps. This time, opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, what's more important is that you stay moving. A little bit more challenging this round because we're doing the opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah. A few more here. And then you go back into your back taps, tapping behind you. For the back of the legs, for the arms as well. Very good. And then your front taps. This time it's same. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Tapping out in front of you as you push. Very good. Perfect. And then back into your regular marching pattern. Yeah, so the first part of the class today, just warming you up with some of the marching. Good movements for side to side. Anytime you do side to side or backward movement, that helps with balance. So that brings us to our first break. You grab some water if you like. And then when you come back with 2 dumbbells. All right, so 2 dumbbells. The first one we're gonna go into is for your shoulders. So to help you with pushing, you're just gonna see if you can raise the dumbbell 1 at a time to shoulder height, level 1, or 2 at a time, level 2. So you do the variation that works for you. If there's any discomfort in the low back, then you add a little bit of a knee bend, and that will take that discomfort away. But to help you with pushing, if you ever have to carry a big pot, carry a big bag, cradle babies or infants, then those work your front shoulder muscles. Very good. We aim for the 10 to 15 repetitions. So from there you are good. The next one you'll go into is your curl motion. Curling at the arms. Anytime we use dumbbells, that works your grip strength, so being able to open jars, being able to hold on to bags for longer. That is all grip strength. So here we're going into our bicep curl, so it's easier for you to lift things from the ground to the trunk of the car. Mhm. Very good. Perfect. From there, you're going to either use just one dumbbell or put both dumbbells in one hand. So up to you whether it's one dumbbell or two dumbbells. Another hand is close to something to grab, but you're gonna practice a high knee. So for this one, it's just bringing the leg up and then bringing it down again. It's not for speed, but this is so that you clear a big step. This is a balance exercise. And that is your high knee. It's okay to have some support there. And again, if anything causes some discomfort, you wait until the next one. Very good. So the dumbbells go to the side. We will come back for it. We will come back for the dumbbell. But the next one you're going to do also to strengthen the legs is your big step. So you choose a leg, you take a big step forward, and then you walk backwards to your starting position. Then you alternate leg, taking your big step forward. And then same thing, going back. And you repeat that sequence. So the last two are good ones to practice to strengthen your leg muscles. And we will do a little bit different exercises in the couple rounds from now with the bands. So we'll do 2 sets of these dumbbell ones, finishing off with this big step. Very good. Try one more on each side. Very good. So that brings us to our second water break. You grab some water if you like, and then when you come back, you grab the dumbbells again. We go into our second set. All right. So our second set, starting with their dumbbell raise. Level 1, one arm at a time. Level 2, 2 arms at the same time. Any discomfort, bend the knees a little bit and we'll take the low back discomfort away. Feeling that in the front of the shoulders to help with pushing. Aiming for the 10 to 15 repetitions. All right. Good. Into the bicep curl. The arms go to the side and you're going into this curling motion. Second set. Important to use as many muscles as possible so that you affect the bones. And when there are muscles there, it keeps your bone density, has muscles to cushion the impact if you fall or get hit. So you'll get a bruise rather than a broken bone. And that heals faster. Very good. Great, and then one more there. Perfect. The dumbbell will go to the side. And then we're going to repeat the big step exercise. So you choose whichever foot goes in front of you, And you're taking that big step forward, walking back. And then same thing. Working the front of the legs. Becomes a balance exercise when you walk backwards. And it's just the front step that's a big step. The backward steppings are small and controlled. You're close to the wall or a chair. Very good. And then one more here. Perfect. So the next ones we're going to do, we're going to use a chair and a resistance band. So pull up the chair and pull up the resistance band. So we're going to start off in a seat, and then we're going to work upper body and lower body. So having a seat first. So for your back muscles, for your shoulders, you're just going to put the band right in the midfoot. And then you bring the heel to the ground. Grabbing band and hand together. So grabbing the band and the handle together. And from there you just pull behind you. A pulling exercise. Good for shoulder health. Imagine that you're elbowing someone behind you. Feeling it in the arm, the rear shoulders, and the lats. That's your seated row. Very good. And then one more here. Perfect. You will come back to the band in a bit here. But the next one you're going to do is for the hip muscles. So seated on the edge of the chair, you're going to see if you can turn that into your high knee. So that's like what we did in the standing position. It's a good beginner exercise to start strengthening the legs. In our next session, we'll focus on some sit to stands or some squat exercises, as they can also help strengthen the legs. But today we're starting off with this one, level 1, a high knee or a high march. Bringing the knee up towards the belly, feeling that in the thigh muscle. And you just got one more on each side. Very good. We repeat for a second set. So the band goes at the midfoot. Grabbing handle and band together. And then from there, pulling. Your second set of the row exercise. Elbows going behind you. Yeah, rows give you that tall posture. Helps to make sure it's easy for you to reach up or behind the back. That's why we do these type of row exercises. Couple more here. done with the band. And finishing off with the second exercise, the one for the legs, where you just bring into that high march. Really bringing that knee up, like if you're trying to clear over a step. It's just in the seated position today. Especially if it's the first few sessions back into this marching type routine. First session is supposed to be a little bit easier. And then next week we can work on a little bit more sit to stand. A little bit more single leg balance. But for today, we start with this high march. And feeling that on the top of the thigh, your hip flexor muscles. Very good. The foot comes down. And then that brings us into the stretching part of the class. So starting off with one leg straight, toe pointed up as much as you can. Good to stretch the calf muscle and the hamstring, back of the legs. Sometimes people get cramping in those calf muscles, especially on days where it's very hot, there's dehydration. On days where maybe you moved a little bit more, walked a little bit further, your calf muscles might cramp at the nighttime or even after exercise. So this is one stretch you can do to stretch the calf and the hamstring. The leg comes in, you put the other leg out, same thing, toe pointed up. Holding stretches for the 15-20 seconds. It's important to find a stretch that feels good on your body and to do that once a day. Our marching are like moving stretches, and here we are with our static stretching. Very good. Bring that leg in. Try your other foot just so you can cross a leg. Level 1, if you feel a stretch in the hip, stay there. Should be tolerable on the knee. Level 2, bring it up a little bit more. Finally, level 3 in that position. Good to do hip stretches, especially if you've been walking on uneven terrain, challenging the balance. Today, all those side to side and backward movements, you would have used your hip muscles. Yeah. Around 20 seconds, okay, so the leg slides down. Then you try the other side. Level 1, level 2, or level 3. Yeah, very good. The leg slides down. For your upper body, the hands come into the middle, and you're just gonna shoulder check one way, back to your middle, and shoulder check your other way. Just to keep you flexible in the upper back, so that you're able to look before you cross the road. Checking behind you if you're driving, or checking behind you if you're walking. Taking your time, looking one way, looking the other way. So now the body feels a little bit cooler. Breathing is easier. Heart rate is a little bit lower now. Very good. And finishing off with just your shoulder chest stretch, opening wide. And that's because we did the pushing exercises. Perfect. And then that's it for today's weekly class.